I feel pretty important.
What's with the commentating, bro? Where are they commentating?
Yeah.
Oh, right
Are
here.
you commentating?
I don't know, they said you wanted someone, right?
I've been told yeah, people are commentating. I don't choose them, so...
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want a commentator?
I mean...
Does it make for better footage?
Yes, sir, yeah.
Or is it better now you've started just to...
Oh, you can commentate. All I have to do is flip the switch and the mic goes on. So if, I mean, do you want to do it?
Oh, they told us that for me. If you want to do it, I'll do it for the rest of the quarter.
Righto. Yeah, so you grab a seat. No, grab a seat and grab the mic and...
Sunny's on, nice and cool. All right, hit it. Okay, Maitland v Singleton here at Max McMahon Oval. Very, very windy day. We've got the wind coming in from the west. Very, very blustery, tricky conditions. We've had Maitland Saints women's get up so far and the reserve grade go down to the Roosters. Big kick out from the Maitland Saints here onto the 50, touched by Singleton. The stoppage there. Mark there by Singleton out on the far boundary. Across the ground now into the wind. Oh, great mark. Well done, Singleton. Keep coming across the ground now. Just paid the mark. Plenty of leash inside the 50. Looking for options. Big long kick down now into the square. Oh, marked it by the Roosters. Well done. Number 2 there. Oh, turns and plays on into the wrong goals. That'll be a behind for Singleton. Geez, I bet he's disappointed in that effort. What was he thinking? Thanks. You might ask yourself what you were thinking if you're in the crowd there. Benny Crowley now out to the pocket. Oh, the wind causing trouble for the players still. In the hands of the Roosters now. Kick back into the middle of the ground. Oh, mark just outside the square, nearly in front by Singleton there, number 5. He's very confident stroll there. He's a very shot on goal. Very close, bit of lull in the wind there. He better get on with it. Coming in now. Oh, and he slotted that beautifully, counting for the wind. That's Singleton away now, 1-1. 1-1-7. And Maitland 1-1-2. Very, very tough day out for the football. It's been a hand carry game. It's been need to carry the ball all day. The big kick's not working for either side today. Back in the middle now. Reset. Ball up there. Oh, Maitland with a first touch. Singleton now, hands. Oh, nice big kick up the middle of the ground. Big floating kick. One-on-one competition. Oh, Benny Crowley with the hands on it. Singleton in possession now. Handball, snap. Oh, behind for Singleton. Very quick play there down into the 50 for Singleton. Worked the ball very well. Accounting for the win. Kick out now from the road end of the ground. Maitland Saints leading down. All low kick on the ground. Turn for the Saints. Touched. Use of the hands there. Batted away by Singleton. Plenty of Singleton players in there. Singleton out now. Hands on the boundary. Running down. Kick inside. Hands again by Singleton towards the goal square. Snap. No one at home. No one at home. Oh, lucky bounce for Maitland there. That'll be a throw in from the sideline. Throw-ins have been difficult all day, sometimes reverting to a ball up on account of the wind. Ball up now. No one touched yet. Handball from Maitland. Singleton now. Oh, without holding the ball. Maitland kick. Nice little chip to the boundary. Oh, that was a bit of a shocker, and it's out. There'll be another ball in there. Just outside the 50. Right on the 50 now, ball in. Ruckman set, ball in now. Oh, Singleton, well done in the ruck, good clearance. Big kick back to the top of the square. Oh, Jack, well done, tapped it down. Singleton now in possession. Caught with the ball. No, he's played on. Plenty of Singleton players there. Maitland working hard. Maitland handball. Oh, duck and dive. High on Maitland. Maitland free kick. Big thumping kick up the leeward side of the ground. Oh, it's been tricky on that side all day. Making it difficult for the making it very, very difficult for the players on that side of the ground. I haven't seen many clean marks out there all day. Umpire now coming through, throwing in from the boundary. Can't imagine that digger's doing them any favours. What are they doing it there today for? Plenty of ruckman in there. Oh, good clearance by Maitland down the ground. Oh, Singleton picked up. Nice running kick straight up the ground. One-on-one contest. Riley does well, but picked up by Singleton. Singleton turn. Oh, kick along the ground to Wormburner. Benny there missed both the players. Hard bounce coming through Singleton. Hands on Singleton. Oh, good pressure. Maitland now up this side of the ground. Lukey now. He's got to work hard. Does well. There's the 10, big kick down the centre of the ground, back into the middle, Singleton there. Oh, unmarked by Singleton, play on, says the umpire. Oh, bit of bash and crash there. Oh, Luke D'Amico, go, handball, well done, smart option to Cash, no one there. Riley Newstead, bit of a fumble. Oh, Maitland Saints working hard there, but getting nothing for it. Oh, now back through, oh no, umpire's brought it back. Oh, Singleton played on. What's happened there? Are they still playing? Yep. Still. Oh, hits the post. Singleton very close. Geez, I thought the umpire had called a stoppage there. Yeah, big kick out from Maitland down the leeward side. And that'll be quarter time. Quarter time, you're looking at Maitland, the home team, 1-1-6. The Singleton Roosters... that can't be right. 1-1-2, 1-1-7. There we go. Should have brought my glasses.
Oh, that's your chair, is it? Oh, no, I just sit on it. Are you sure? Yeah, no, I just sit on it between games. You want to have a go, Ron? I don't know. There we go. There we go. You got to start out by saying...
Scoreboard was wrong.
He's still wrong.
Yeah, it's still wrong. Tackle in the middle. Throw up. Miss went up.
Oh.
Good and contested. Here we go. Catch going for the ball. Cash. Mitchy Greaves. Mitchy Greaves got the ball. Kicks it. Right to Paddy. Right to Paddy. Shocking kick by well on. Kick in. Ooh. Butto's going for the ball. Kicks it off the ground.
Yeah. I did alright. Oh, I got tuned up by 1 million. Lost by
Singleton's
50
ball.
points. Can't believe it. Absolutely devastated. Yeah, bloody Singleton. Thought we were going to... Oh, they stacked something. Hang on, Dale.
Long kick out the back.
Oh, I think it might.
Mitty Greaves has got it.
No. Yeah, because I had to go sort some stuff out.
Yeah. I was helping him.
Yeah.
Oh, well,
Don't
rightio.
worry about it, mate. It's all good. Thanks,
Good
anyway.
season, mate.
Hey, really
Thanks
great.
for playing.
No.
You'll
really.
be back next season, mate, won't you?
Alright. Yeah, you boys and all. Love your work. Sorry, Dale. Yeah, got tuned up. Don't know why. Anyway. Hey, I'm totally off the hook now.
Oh, good mark by Paddy McMahon. Nice spot. Nice. Misplaced kick. See you later, Gus.
Thanks, mate. Thanks for the game.
Cheers.
Nice kick by Riley. Straight to Paddy McMahon. Benny's leading up. Having a look for Beardy. Taking a shot. Big Rooster. Straight through. Goal to Maitland. Score is 1-7 to 1-6-12. Big hit. Nick McMahon is back on. Fair contest to the ball, Dean Maitland. Hand through the back. Tackle. Here we go. Brothers working together. Junior goes for a shot of goal and gets behind. I am.
Right, my turn?
Yeah, go ahead. I'm terrible.
I'll get the beers next.
I like it.
You like it? Where are we here? Can't even see the ball. Oh, it's on the far side of the field. Oh, it's dropped over in the construction zone. That's handy. Jeez. Bit of a lull in play here. We've got a score update. We've got 1-1. Oh, someone's standing in front of the scoreboard. That's
One goal, one.
painful. 1-6-12.
1-2-8.
1-2-8. There we go. That's the first time the scoreboard's been right this game, thankfully. Someone must have gone down and sorted it out. That's good. Okay, Maitland through the middle. Hands with Jack now. Oh, plenty of Saints there. Kick off the ground. Big thumping kick back up the ground from Singleton. Plenty of Saints now. Huey Matheson chasing the ball. Got the hands to it. Got tackled. Ooh, almost without the ball. No, the umpire's called it. Tackled without the ball. Huey Matheson free kick. Comes in. Oh, he was going to come inside then. 50. What was that? Inside the mark, perhaps? Yeah, didn't clear the stoppage. Huey Matheson up the ground for 50-metre free kick. Singleton now scrambling to get numbers back. Plenty of Saints in the ground, coming up the ground now. Plenty of leads from Maitland Saints. Got to watch the wind. Kick from Huey, well done. Oh, bit of a contest there. Cash now, high. Oh, no, umpires said play on. Maitland Saints through the middle now with the hands. Hands back again. Hayden now looking for the kick. Oh, Singleton cuts it off right on the edge of the box. Singleton now up the leeward side. Big roosting kick. Even numbers underneath. Oh, they fly. 25, Huey. Huey chasing it down now. Bit of man-on-man play there. Singleton trying to keep it alive on the far side of the boundary. And there's a stoppage. Umpire's ball. She's a ball up there now. Players getting set, and they're up. Oh, and big Maitland fly there. Still in the ruck. No clearance yet. Very windy conditions here today still. Difficult play. See the play most of the day, hugging that side of the boundary. Boundary umpire says you're out. The play will come back. 1-2-8, 1-6-12. Very low scoring games here today at Max McMahon on account of the wind, I would assume. Interchange now. Looks like Mitchell Greaves coming off. Saints making a quick change there during the slow play. Cash now with a handball. Single and get their fist in there somewhere. Rolly Newstead gathers up the ball. Handballs to himself. Still in play now. No, they're out. Oh, Maitland player there just might have taken a bit of rough play, hugging the guts there. Oh, no, signalling not going so well. No, he says free kick to Singleton. Singleton now pushing up the ground. Not very many numbers there. Pack. Plenty of Maitland players in the pack there. Back down the field for Maitland. Kick inside the 50, leading. Oh. Pat McMahon with a huge mark. Calls for it. Come in the middle, he says. Go. Big kick. Contest top of the square. Benny Crowley. Snap. Benny. Maitland. Very excited to get on the board there. That was beautiful play set up by the big kick and then a brilliant mark by Pat McMahon. And he knew exactly where to kick it. He had two options. Picked off Benny Crowley. Benny Crowley had to work hard. Snap. Good decision. Straight through for a goal. Looking ridiculous while Boundary umpiring, he's going to have a six-pack after that. Yeah, he will do. Back in the middle now, Maitland Saints versus the Singleton Roosters here at Max McMahon. Very blustery conditions. Oh, it's gone out to the far boundary. Again, big surprise. Number 7 for the Roosters. Great kick up the boundary inside the 50. Oh, marked by Singleton just inside their 50. Moving quickly now. Low kick. Maitland Saints there to wrap it up. Singleton coming through now. Very scrappy football down there inside the 50. Still in the ruck there. A lot of intensity there inside the 50. Umpire says Singleton ball. Come back for the stoppage. He's going to have a shot at goal, no doubt. Been very tricky down that end. The wind comes racing off past the school there and makes it very hard to kick a goal on a day like today. Lines up, doesn't waste any time. Kicking the ball now. Big arcing kick. And I look very excited at this point. I think he's gone the behind, watching the goal umpire now. Yep, signalling for a behind. That's disappointing for Singleton. They really needed that one. The Maitland Saints look like they're building here. Maitland Saints now out to the chip kick down inside the 50. Looking for big numbers outside. Big kick down. Looking for numbers. Contest over the back. Singleton player there to wrap it up. Looking for the handball back the other way. The old 1-2. Big kick. Tackles the call. Oh, 15 says the umpire. Takes the mark. Looking back inside. Doesn't like it against the wind. Take your time, they say. Oh, plays on around the mark. Big kick now up into the wind. Maitland plays underneath it. Oh, good. Oh, he's marked at the Singleton player. Umpire's called it. Maitland players blowing up there. They reckon it was touch. Singleton now up at the top of the 50. Big snapping kick. Low to the ground. Umpire says, bring it back to me. Oh, he's given a yellow card. What's this for? Send him, he says. Try and get a look and see who that is. That's Cash. Coming straight off now. Umpire not very happy. Singleton player march right up to the top of the square. 50-metre free kick. Yellow card for Cash. Hayden coming on to replace Singleton, slots through for the goal. You couldn't think you would miss it from there after the free 50. We'll have to go back and find out what that was for. Goal umpires conferring with each other. That's a goal. Gifted there to Singleton, but they were working hard to keep it inside the 50. We're setting up here now. A bit of chatter between the Maitland Saints. Bit of a huddle down the end of the ground there. What went wrong, say the boys? Free 50 plus a send-off. Still trying to work out what's going on there. Oh, now we're searching for a ball. Geez, the wind's playing havoc today. Sending the ball. She's got to be 30, 40 metres off the back of that hill. Here it comes now from down the other end. Very difficult to hang on for the ball today for the players. Righto, we're back in the middle now. Ball up. Or even touch there. Goes to the Singleton's way. Maitland with a clearance. Good handball straight back up the ground. Intense play in the middle there. Ball's the call from the players. Umpire confirms the call. He says, nah, that'll be mine. I want to have a ball up. Two ruckmen set there. Oh, Moose just had a handle on him there. Kicked out the back. Wrapped up one of the Maitland players. Wrapped up the Singleton player. Another stoppage now. 5 metres further down to Singleton's end. Ball up. Oh, well done, Moose. Great fist out of the middle there. Oh, beautiful spin, Luke. Straight back up the ground. Maitland Saints. Contest. Doesn't mark the ball, Singleton. Singleton now in possession. Quick handball. Shepherd. Bounce. He's being chased down. Oh, no, he got the ball away. Singleton overshoots it into the wind. And, of course, as many other plays have been today, straight over that side boundary. Absolutely playing havoc here for both sides. You'd say the start of the day was the road end, the southern end was the scoring end, but it's really dealer's choice now because the wind is racing straight across the ground. Oh, and then the ball up's no good. Pushed back towards the ground. The edge of the ground. Saints now out the back with a handball. Running handball. Oh, he's got to use it quickly now. Running out of steps. Big kick down to a one-on-one. Oh, out the back. Well done, but Wade Beard. Looking for a lead now, but there's no Saints that were back. Okay, they're all back now. Wade with his big foot. He'll go on this. Bit of wind. Big, long kick. Got the distance from Wade. Oh, and the wind again, just pushing it past that far post for a behind. Great distance, though. Right on the 50. That's a behind from Maitland. So we're looking at 2-2-14 to Maitland Saints, the home team, and 2-7-19 to the Singleton Roosters playing away here at Max McMahon. Little chip kick to the pocket now, nice and tender. Got to watch the wind. Oh, great chip over into the 50 there, right on the boundary. They're going to want to be careful there. Singleton taking it easy. They know they've got to come out past the 50 now. Packed in tight there for the Maitland Saints, trying to block it in. Big, long, high kick. Plenty of Saints. Oh, screaming through for the Roosters. No, couldn't mark it. And again, we're on the far side of the field. Weather prediction today is for this to go on till at least 2 o'clock, but I can't see it dropping off anytime soon. Oh, the umpire says not happy with that. Maitland's ball. Maitland players are calling for a free, but I don't think the Singleton player knew what the call was. He was just thumping it down the ground. Oh, these guys, they can't even grab the ball today. There's so much wind. So gusty. Moose, nice kick into the middle. There he is. Oh, well done. Oh, Lukey just missed it with a hand. Singleton now with a handball. 1-2, Singleton out down through the middle. Picking off just inside the 50. Great play there. Back inside, back into the middle. Oh, well done. Well done by the Roosters. That was a great passage of play. Nice and quick down the middle of the ground. Over to the side and straight back into the middle. He said they'll have a shot at that. Wind and all. Number 1 for Singleton. Oh, he's jumping around there, huh, boys? You don't know if he's coming or going. Right, he's set now. Maitland players a bit dejected there. Very quick play for the Singleton players down through the ground. Oh, wind's died off as well. Oh, he'd be disappointed with that. The wind playing havoc still down there. Very windy down that end. Kick out now, marked by the Maitland Saints, coming back inside. Oh, it's a 1-on-2. Oh, Singleton there, cut it off. Handball now, they got numbers out wide, they got numbers up forward. Big high lob. Oh, did well to make a contest out of it. Singleton now, still in possession. Plenty of Saints there now. Go back and get the ball. Chasing down towards the boundary. Oh, he's gone the man, not the ball. Singleton now in possession. Another kick back into the middle. Oh, has he marked that? Oh, yes, there you go. Singleton working very hard to keep it down inside their 50 now. He's going back for a shot. This could be tricky. Straight into the wind across the face of the goals. He'll be pretty happy tonight if he kicks this one. No, straight across. Singleton now again with possession. Handball, another handball. Snap into the wind. Back across the face. Geez, that wind is pushing that ball straight back this way. That'll be half-time, the major break. 2-2-15, 2-7-19. The Roosters in the lead here. I can't see it. Oh, is it? Oh, no.
How does that make sense?
And it doesn't mean make the match. They're going to be like this guy. All right, we're back on here at Max McMahon Oval here at Rutherford/Maitland, whatever you want to call it. Now, let me get the score right. We probably haven't broadcast the score right since we started here in the seniors game. Oh, and he's standing right in front of it again. 2 goals 3 behinds, 15 Maitland Saints. 2 goals, 8 behinds, 20 for the Singleton Roosters. Okay, there we go. That's us up to date. We're back in the middle here now. Very, very windy still. We've had a change of ends. Singleton and Maitland both came out of the sheds looking very sharp. I think they're very keen to get this thing underway. There's only 5 points in it, less than a goal. Umpire now, he says, I'm going out this way, getting ready to throw the ball. Maitland Saints up and about now. A lot of talk out there. Umpire just waiting now for the place to get set. Back on here at Max McMahon. Maitland Saints versus the Singleton Roosters. Oh, bit early on the ball up there. Maitland Saints, quick hands there now. Oh, clearance there, straight up the ground. Moose chasing it down. Singleton player in the right spot. Another kick back up the ground. Bit of rugby style here. Contested ball down there. Singleton, sling tackle, handball to no one. Just inside, racing now for a contest. Singleton pick up the ball. Looking dangerous, heading back towards the goals. Chase down, comes back around, kicks the ball. Oh, hits the post. Gee, Singleton have been very, very quick coming into their 50 today. They just seem to be able to move that ball quickly. Maitland Saints straight up the middle of the ground now inside the 50, looping around outside of the leeward side. 2-on-1. Maitland Saints come out the better with the position. Big, quick run. Who's that? Luke. Big kick down inside the 50. Oh, beautiful contested mark by Wade Beard. Geez, he'll do that all day if you let him. Big kick straight back to across the ground. Butto there. Oh, he got a couple of guys there. A lot of Singleton players there giving him some stick. Another big kick straight up the middle of the ground. Got Saints numbers here. Handball. Great work with the hands for the Saints through the middle. Oh, smothered by Singleton, smothered the Maitland kick. Hands again, Maitland on the hands again. That's the key today. Get it moving through the hands, the run and carry. Luke D'Amico, right position, received a kick from Spriggs there. Oh, beautifully weighted run. Oh, well done. That was Junior there. Oh, he has a look. He thinks he's going to, or he's might have shied off it. Yep, here he goes. Nice big looping kick. Oh, no, he's gone for it. Go. Oh, contested pack down there. Oh, snap from the Saints. Oh, the cry of disappointment. It's just a behind now. Oh, a bit of intensity down there between the players. That was a big pack that went up. That's a point to the Saints. You're looking at 2-4-16, 3-9-21. Singleton now with a kick out. Oh, he's dropped it. No mark play on. Handballs to himself. Singleton players rushing in. Oh, and it's out on the boundary. Geez, wasn't the best set of play there from the Roosters. Maitland Saints definitely better with their hands now, coming back up the ground. That's won them twice possession inside the 50 now. The hands to the 50 and then the big kick in. Under pressure now, Maitland Saints on their hands. It pops out the back. Singleton now got the numbers moving in the right direction. Bit of a scrappy ruck there. It's just rolling up the ground. Umpire says that'll be my ball. Stoppage there now on the far side. Players setting up again. Rucks nominate. Ball up now. Wind dying off a little bit as forecast. Some hands there. Not really sure who had that. Oh, Singleton, he says he's holding the ball, he reckons. Maitland ball, umpire says. Maitland Saints set, ready to go very quickly. Long, big kick in. A lot of leads down there. Oh, Singleton with the numbers come running out. Straight back up through the middle. Little bit blazy today. Blazing out of there, the Singleton. They just get the ball and out they come. Maitland there ready to shut it off. Down now to a contest. Punched away by Singleton. Maitland Saints coming through. Oh, he nearly had that. Oh, tackled him without the ball. And it might have been high. Umpire says Singleton ball. That was just reflexes there from the Maitland Pale, I would assume. Oh, Thrifty, he says, from Maitland Saints guys, giving a bit of stick, and the umpire says, right, I'll have you for 50. They've been very strict on that today. The minute there's a word of back chat, they're straight up the ground for a 50. We're just in between the circle and the edge of the square now. Oh, a bit of disarray. They haven't got back in time. Contest, Maitland Saints have to go up here. Running towards the far boundary. Oh, big body hit from Singleton on the Maitland player. Nowhere near the ball. Numbers now around the ball from both teams. Singleton, a lot of intensity on the ball. I think they know they have to pick their game up there. Maitland very strong around the ball. Still Win playing havoc here. That's the theme of the day. There's been no clean footy today. Bit of push and shove there from Maitland against the Singleton. Intensity of the game's picking up. The rucks are very intense at the moment. Ball's popped out on the ground. Still on the ground. Someone pick it up. Singleton out the back with a handball. Handball's to himself. Numbers out the back for Singleton. Coming back towards the middle of the ground to no one. Singleton in the right spot. Another long looping handball into the wind. They're on the back footy, but they're working it around. Big kick into the wind. Maitland Saints are there. Singleton don't get the bounce and is pushed out over the boundary. Geez, Maitland Saints needed that. Singleton were building there for a minute. Rugman in there, big moose into the ruckman. He's been very tall and very good for them in the ruck today. Here he goes again. Oh, got shoved out of the way. Yes, he says, thank you very much, my kick. He earned that. He was in the right position and he just been unprofessional there from the Singleton player. Come at me, he says. Come at me, he says. Come at me, he says. Up the boundary now. Slightly towards in the middle of the square. Oh, geez, there wasn't enough players there. Singleton players everywhere. Singleton now in possession, coming back down the ground. He's got to have a long, hard think about it. Oh, that didn't go quite how we planned. 8-0 underneath, takes the mark, looking for the quick hands to the Moose. Keep it going up the line. It centres the call. Oh, geez, got in their own way there. Singleton come up with the ball. Maitland staying still there. Very good in switching back to defence now. Bit of a lead down here from Singleton. Big long kick onto the 50 there. Bit of a shove. Wow, he did well to mark that and not give away the free. Well, that was his well-earned mark there. Matched up well with the Maitland player and just fair beat him. Plenty of Maitland players down near the square. Oh, you have a shot, he says. Got the wind behind his back. Maitland Saints not really sure he can make it from there. It's going to want to be a hell of a kick. Oh, distance just on the line. The wind giving him some trouble. Oh, without the ball. A Singleton tackle without the ball. Geez, that's going to be expensive for the Maitland Saints. Oh, he comes straight back in the middle. He's not going for the goals. Here he is on his own. Oh, well done, Singleton. That was Maitland Saints a bit asleep there. Caught him off guard. Still wondering what had been happening. Oh, no, he says. Brings it back. Umpire says, not happy with that. Bring it back. Confused myself. Oh, there we go. Singleton free kick. Hands now, snap from Singleton. Oh, that's a beautiful goal. Nothing the Saints really could have done about that. He was lurking there on the boundary. Maitland Saints having a bit of a discussion with the umpire now, not happy with how that play unfolded. Righto, back in the middle now, so you're looking at another major there for the Roosters. Putting up a good fight at this stage. Like to think we can knock them off being at home, the Maitland Saints. Home ground advantage. Singleton have travelled well today. Ladies, the Maitland Saints getting up over in the women's division. And reserve grade Maitland Saints going down to the Roosters. I think it was by nearly 40 points. Clearance there. No, umpire says free kick. Oh, quick play on for Singleton. They got numbers out there. Picks up the ball, looking for the handball now. Ball's the call. Umpire says Maitland free kick. Caught with the ball. Quick kick from Maitland Saints. Geez, they win. There hasn't been a predictable kick down that way all day. Here we go. Moose now wheeling around. Can he pick up the ball? Great handball back in the middle. Oh, crunch to Maitland player by two Singleton players. Coming now, play on's a call. Maitland back in possession. Good handball. Got to go. Cleaned up there, the Maitland player. Singleton's. Oh, geez, he was lucky to get that kick away. Good intensity from the Saints. Got a hand on it, Maitland there. Might have pushed him in the back there. Umpire says play on. Singleton get another kick away at goal. Open goal there. Oh, it's come over the boundary. It'll be a throw in. Geez, that moved up the ground quickly. Maitland Saints working hard to get back, but geez, Singleton seemed to be very, very able to move the ball. It's just a quick blast straight back into the 50. Pat now, quick hands. Hands have been. Oh no, intercepted. Snap. Looking for a behind there. Haven't seen the signal. He's going for the flag. Yep. Must have just snuck inside that post. You got a behind there. Just about equal possession down here at either end at the moment. Moving from end to end. Cash coming on now for the Maitland Saints. Oh, we've got a snappy lead here from Maitland on the kick out. They're going the leeward side again. Numbers now. They fly. No, overshot it. And what a surprise over on that far boundary again. Very windy today, although just now wind dropping off. Should be forecast to drop off in about a half an hour. We're seeing some of that now. Still hasn't made any difference to the play, though. Very, very tough day for the Skills. Oh, batted down by the Maitland Saints there. Coming out the back towards the Maitland end of the ground. Singleton now. It's being heckled there by the crowd. Kick outside the 50 for Maitland Saints, back up the ground. Plenty of Singleton players there go up with a contest. Singleton come now out. Handball back inside. Big thumping kick down towards the goal square. No one at home. Oh, and it's out of the boundary. Pack set now. Ruckman nominated. Throw in from the boundary. Very difficult to pick that today. The wind's been absolutely moving that ball around like nothing else. Singleton coming back. Beautiful hands. Kick back down towards the square. And that's a goal. Geez, that was a great clearance by Singleton, and then great work with the hands. Big kick from 40 metres straight through the goals. Maitland Saints looking for a rally now. A lot of talk out there. Probably need a goal in the next 5 minutes to make it, to get it turned around. And probably a bit uncharacteristic for the Saints today. The wind not really suiting their nice, clean style, I would have thought. Hard on the Skills today. Set now in the middle. Umpiring, up they go. Hayden working hard. Probably beaten there by the Singleton player. Clearance out of the back. No one's possession yet. Maitland Saints now. Good handball. Got to work it quick now. Singleton now back on. Even contest on the ground still. Maitland Saints quick hands off the ground. Good clearing kick, but picked up again by Singleton, coming back in the other direction. Singleton now. Not a lot of numbers there. A lot of Maitland Saints back. They've got that blocked off very well. There's a singular lead there from the Roosters. No, he's come back for another one. Here it goes. Big liver kick. Plenty of Maitland Saints. They go up. Oh, a bit of back play there. Rolling Newstead tripping over. I think he was... a bit of a late push there by the... Late bump there. Umpire says Maitland ball for the late bump. Cash over to the boundary there. Geez, messy play there. No clear possession yet. Now we've got Maitland coming through with a handball. Very good use of the ball. A lot of numbers coming now. Oh, he's picked him up. Scrappy on the ground again. Maitland Saints recover with more good hands work. A lot of Singleton numbers there. They went up, he says, chopped him, he says. Saints ball. And you've got Wade Beard there, went up, did well in the contest. It was a 2-on-1. No, sorry, that was Moose. He did well there. The big strong body had the arms out in front and got the mark paid. Well done. Bit of jumping around back in the goal square. I think they know the distances. I think Moose has got the distance, but the wind's he's going to have to account for the wind here. Nice big kick. Oh, on the wind. Jeez, it must be windy up there. Out on the full. She won't be happy that it was a good effort though, but that wind, she dies off at the ground level, and then as soon as that ball gets up above the post, she gets pushed right out. Singleton player now coming back. They know the style here today. All the players moving to the far side of the ground in anticipation for the play. Singleton with a short chip mark inside. Oh, another short one. He wasn't quite ready. He's marked it just on the 50 there. Looking to go down the edge of the ground. Maitland Saints there. Good effort. Good pack. Oh, unlucky to the Singleton player in the right place at the right time. More great hands through the middle for the Saints. Big kick to the top of the 50. All the Saints are there. Step. Shot at goal. Ah, geez, just missed on this side. Comes through or behind. I think Maitland really needed that to start turning the game around. A lot of possession now down inside the Maitland 50. They really needed that goal to start turning things around. Lock it in, they say. Take the space. They've got a zone defence going now. All the arms are up on the Maitland Saints. They know they need to keep it down inside the 50. Chip kick, cutting it off very well on this side. A lot of Saints players. They've got to go up now. Big pack go. Maitland out, Saints out the front with the ball. Shot to the top of the square. Mark. If you don't get a goal out of this, they need this from the Saints. Good play there. They set it up to lock it in. Big zone defence. Lots of players up on the ball there, and a great kick back to the just the far side of the square. And we'll come back. Here he goes now. Low kick. Oh, disappointing. That's a behind. Geez, I think that'll cost the Saints. They really could have built from that. Not too late now, though. Lock it in again. Here they go again. They say, get ready, arms up. Really seem to be working for him now. Singleton players say, bring it on this side. Don't go... very low kick. Oh, intercepted for a mark. Maitland Saints right to the top of the square. They got the numbers there. Oh, well done. Plays on. Handball. Oh, he's dropped it. Oh, that's the win for you today. The boys very disappointed with that. Geez, that's the win today. You're just so unpredictable. That's gone through for a behind. Oh, no. What's he said there? Bit of discussion there between the umpires. I was under the impression it went on the outside of the goalpost for a behind, but they're having a long discussion there now. Coming back, touched. Ah, disappointing. Here we go, Saints again, locking it in. Got the zone going on the far side. Scrambling now. Saints, well done. Good use of the body there. The wind overshot it for the Singleton player. Maitland's a beautiful mark and leads up through the middle. I think that was Junior. Great lead and a great mark. Just as good a kick. Here he comes now. He says, come on to the top of the square. Big thumping kick. Wins just about stopped it. Oh, they fly. Who was that? Great. Jeezy was up there. Got a hand on it, but no mark. Push through for another behind. Geez, they need to convert a lot of possession now inside the Maitland Saints forward 50. They really need to get a goal out of this. They've worked hard. Can't see it going on too much longer. Double pack there with... Oh, Singleton now with clean possession. Straight back to the middle of the ground. Maitland Saints are there. Got to fly. Maitland Saints have got the numbers. Singleton got no one back. Oh, still they come up with the ball. They're on the run now, Singleton. Maitland Saints have got two. They got defenders back. Big shot at goal. Big looping kick. They're home now. Oh, it's gone through for a behind. Geez, they moved that quickly down the ground. Maitland Saints did so well. They had at least three or four kick-outs there that they zoned off and kept inside the 50, but that was just so quick. Kicking back out. Oh, low smothering kick there. Singleton almost with possession there. Geez, the urgency for the ball now for the Singleton players down inside the 50. Oh, snap. Bit unreal. Oh, no, go through for a behind. Lock it into the call from the Singleton players. They know that's the key now. They won't get many more chances. Plenty of runners from the Maitland Saints. Come to me, he says, on this side of the ground. Good option. Oh, the wind holding the ball up. Oh, no, marked by the Singleton player. He's come across to cut that off. The wind giving it just enough time for him to come across and cut it off. Oh, he says, I'll have a shot on goal here. Wind to his back. Very, very gusty. He's going to want to come on this side of the post. Geez, this will hurt the Maitland Saints, I feel. That'll be, oh, that's at least a couple of goals in it now. 3 goals. Oh, he's dead set shanked that one onto the road. He's not happy with that. Yeah, shake the head. What happened, says the water runner. Geez, he's absolutely shanked that. I don't play golf that bad. Right up the boundary here now for the Saints. A smart play. Even numbers here now. Wade Beard flies. Where is it? He says. Singleton now with a clean handball. Possession. Got a Shepherd on. They got numbers there. Well done for the Saints to disrupt that. Saints have got numbers now. All wrapped up with the ball. Nothing he could have done about that. That was good. Jeez, I did. Still thinking about that kick. It dead set went off the side of his boot like he turned around and kicked it in the wrong direction. I guess that happens. Ball up now, just in the middle of the forward 50 for the Intense. They got the ball now. Handball batted down. Maitland Saints very intense on the ball today. Cash coming through. Ball's the call. No pride chance, says the umpire. Play on. Ruck now moving up to the top of the 50. No chance for anyone to get a clean possession. Singleton, and that'll be three-quarter time. Maitland Saints, 2 goals, 8 behinds, 20. Singleton Roosters, 4 goals, 12 behinds, 36. And that'll tell the story of the day with the 12 behinds there. Very hard to get a major score.
Scrape the opposition.
I tell him I was talking to you.